What's going on with you guys? Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Ball Sports Network. Thank you guys for the continued support. Continue to like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Now, the Denver Nuggets has just completed a 3-1 deficit to come back and win Game 7 over the Utah Jazz, 80-78. Probably the most exciting playoff series in the NBA playoffs so far, as this was a 7-game thriller, and two young budding stars just proved that the future of the league is in great hands in Donovan Mitchell and Jamal Murray, as both of those guys had multiple 50-point games in this series. Both of those guys laid it all out on the line. Denver just had too much. I mean, there's simply too much firepower on Denver just to barely eke out this win and the series win over the Utah Jazz. Now, what I want to touch on is the matchup between Denver and the Clippers. Now, the Clippers just seem to have too much for Denver. But before we get there, I just want to give a shout out to Donovan Mitchell and Jamal Murray, because, like I said, they put on a historic performance. I mean, two guys in one series have never scored multiple 50-point games. This is just amazing. Donovan did it in Game 1 where he had 57, and I think it was Game 4 where he had 51. Jamal Murray did it in Game 6 and Game 4 as well. These two guys, they're going to be superstars in the near future. They're going to be, Donovan looks like he's going to get a max deal, probably worth between $180 and $200 million this offseason by the Utah Jazz. Shout out to, let's give him a clap it up. Shout out to Donovan for getting that done. A University of Louisville guy, so you know I'm always rocking with the U of L guys. And Jamal Murray, even though he's a Kentucky guy, he is a hooper. He is a stud. And he's going to need to be a stud in the next round against the Clippers, because they're going to throw multiple bodies at him. They're going to throw Kawhi Leonard at him sometimes. Paul George, Patrick Beverly, Reggie Jackson, that's barbecue chicken, but you feel me? They're going to throw him at him as well. And I just can't wait to see it. And I was glad that we get to see these two guys, as far as Mitchell and Murray, play against each other before they become those perennial all-stars, top 10, top 15 guys in the league. Even though Donovan was an all-star this year, I think Jamal Murray's going to bump his scoring average up. And Denver's going to be a tough team in the years to come, because I think their X factor is Michael Porter Jr. We know what the Joker's going to give you. We know what Jamal Murray's going to give you. And they have a bunch of great complementary pieces and guys like Will Barton and Gary Harris. But Michael Porter's a guy that has superstar potential written all over him. The fact that he's 6'10", the fact that he's got a handle, the fact that he can shoot from three. The man is an offensive assassin once he continues to learn the ropes of the NBA and recover fully from his injuries, his injury-riddled college and first couple years in the pro. Michael Porter is going to be somebody that, if Denver's ever able to get over the hump and beat one of those teams like the Lakers or the Clippers, Michael Porter Jr. is going to be a big reason for it. And now, as far as Utah goes, Donovan, those guys are going to have to get some help. I don't know if it's going to be through the draft, it's going to be or a trade, because it's going to be tough to get free agents to sign to Utah, simply because it's just not a free agent destination, the Utah Jazz. But with good complementary players like Rudy Gobert, Joe Ingles, and Mike Conley, if Donovan can continue to develop the way he is, he's at 23.5 a game this year. If he can get that up to 25 a game or something like that next year, he's gonna be a, like I said, a perennial all-star, a budding star. Once again, my name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. with the Ball Sports Network. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the continued support. Continue to hit the like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.